Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now today I'm working on this piece that I've had tucked away with a few other bits, and I can never give you a look at them in a minute. I'm in Australia and I'm having a good time here stitching because I just am, just enjoying doing this. I have lots of things on my mind and things to do, and you sort of need something that'll take your mind off all that. So I'm going to do a bit of stitching, and I'm nearly to the end here because these I was making for the show last year, and I don't think that's too bad. I'm not too disappointed with that. I just had to finish that lot going along there. I'll just show you a few things that I was looking through this morning of what I've done. That's the old piece, but that's my first piece of, could be my second piece of slow stitching. I don't know. When they say slow stitching, it's just embroidery. I mean, definitely wouldn't be my first one. Okay, now that's good, isn't it? Look at that. I was going to make a wall hanging out of these, but I've still got a lot of work to do on it, and I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'm going to have to decide whether I'm going to make nice bags. I think they'd be nice as a bag. It seems a shame to put them on a cushion. It doesn't matter. It depends what people want to do with them, I suppose. And there's a little one here that I like because I sort of made him with the idea of this one here, which I want to do another one of those that size, I think, or probably a little bit bigger. I'll have to see how I go. But this is in the satin ones, and that one's in the velvet. And then I have this that I haven't finished yet, and I do love this. I do really love this, and I want to make a bag. And this one here, I've been working on, and I think I'm doing a really good job at this. I'm following, okay, I've got a piece of thread, because I'm following all the little lines and things on the fabric, see, and making, and doesn't that look cool? Gee, that looks good. Oh, I do love that. With a slow stitch, a bit of quilting there. I think there's a bit of quilting. Look, a bit of hand quilting. That's the back off that other bag. Is a hexie that I started a long time ago, and I do love these things here. They look like a little bug, but they're not. There's something on a flower. Okay, and then this one. Now I know this is nearly finished, but it needs beads. Definitely needs beads, so I'm going to be beading that up seriously and putting that in. I love that. I just absolutely love that piece, and I could make that for myself, I suppose, and carry it around. Now I'm back onto here. I'm going to do some work on this morning because I wanted to do something that's just not, it's got to be just the way how can I put this? When you're doing something for somebody, it's a little bit harder, and I've done the bag, except I haven't sewn it up yet, and I'm going to do that, but I still have other things to do, and I find it a little bit harder when you're trying to make something for someone, and I don't know if I'd do that. I did get a message from somebody that said that she wanted to know about how much the bags cost, and I told her on an email, but she never answered me back, so she must have thought it was, I don't know what she thought, but anyway, she didn't answer, so I don't think she even got the email, or she even read it, but never mind. So now I'm going to put these little stitches over the top of these little cross bits here, like this, yeah, like I've done back there, because I hadn't finished it, so I thought I might just give this a finish. The cottons I'm using are not exactly the same as what I was using before, but I don't mind that because it's a crazy patchwork piece, and it can be your whatever you want it to be, can't it? Those bits of work that I just showed you are a very, very small percentage of stuff that I am working on, bit at a time. And maybe I should this year finish it all. I don't know about that. There's a few other things I want to start, so I'll see how I go. I think I can't do anything too physical, like, well, there's nothing that hard doing this. This is just absolutely good fun. Probably too repetitive, I think, is maybe what I'm looking for, the word. My hands. This sort of seems to come come upon me really all of a sudden, you know. Although even though I did have, I knew that I had osteoarthritis a bit in my left shoulder. When I pulled that tendon end apart, it must have been the beginning of getting everything else churned up or something, I don't know. Now, anyway, we're going good. I'm fine. Weather's good, so it's not been too bad because the weather's been good. It's going to rain. I'm going to get a bit of a trouncing, I suppose, because my knees will give me jip as well. One leg just doesn't like to bend at all, which I find really hard sometimes. And other ones, well, reasonably okay. When I sit down like this, it's really hard to get up. Anyway, I've got to stop talking about this, I'm sorry. I'm doing my stitching, putting the little stitches over top of these little crosses, and I think that looks very jazzy. There's a little bit of a lift along there. I've got some really neat bits of stitching on this, and I'm going to show you a few, because I don't know if you've seen me stitch bits that I was doing on that piece of work. I don't know if everybody's seen that. That's my subscribers now, because I'm getting a lot more new subscribers, and I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you very much for all your thumbs up too, because that helps me. And the ladies that's made donations, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that too. It's very kind of you to do that for me. It helps a bit. It all helps a bit. Gives me a few dollars to buy more stuff, maybe, I don't know. I actually did go and buy myself a present yesterday, because I got a gift card, and I went and bought a little stand to put around, you can sit on the table and put your hoop onto. So I ran across that accidentally in the shop that I've been going to, that I've been complaining about how untidily she got it decorated. She's actually moved it all around again, and it doesn't look too bad. So that's good. I need some that's a bit thinner yellow there, I think. It's a bit too thick, that one. Come on. Oops, sorry about that. It's okay, we're all right. Just don't want anything too thick. Where's the other box? Come on, where are you? Sitting here somewhere looking at me. It's not even a foot away from me, you know, I can't see. Maybe he's a foot away. Now, there's your ruler. You're going to lose that in there, Sonia. Don't put it where it's not supposed to be. Just going to see if I can find a yellow that's not too thick. Now, I have to say that it's probably somewhere else now. Did that show up a bit? Oh yeah, that's alright, that's a good one. It's not too bad. It's got to be the right sort of thickness, because if it's too thick it won't look good. That one's too thick. Mind you, there's a small portion of my cottons, because I do love cottons, but I've got to have enough, don't I, to use too. You can't just skimp on your cottons. You've got to have enough to use for stuff. You do. Got some at Christmas time. I think I might have showed you these. These are really nice, aren't they? Look, I'll have to get round to rolling them. Like the variegated ones, they're cool. Just all my sort of good colours that I love to use. But I do like these pearl ones. Probably the best, but that's okay. I can use those others as well. It's not going through there, because it's a very tightly woven thing, and it's hard. If you've got a soft thread, the same thickness, it'll go through a lot easier, but if you've got something that's pretty hard, and this is, more solid thing. Now to do these, I'm going to turn this round like this, and I'm going to come up in the middle bit here. And then I'm going to go down in there. Make sure I'm not going to get down somewhere I'm no business and go through something no business. And put that through there like so. And it's not exactly the same colour, but neither are the others, and so that doesn't matter. It all started out the same way. It's just the same pattern. And it's not that good. That's too big. Where's that? I cut that off. It's stuck to me scissors. That's not good. What that was? Pink sticky thing. Come on. Because I'm terrible. I use all my scissors for all different things, don't I? As you well know. Right. Now. I'll just have a quick look in here to see if I can see some yellow thread. No, that's not the right sort of thing. After I finish doing this video, I'll probably find heaps of it. Excuse me. Alright, we'll do this again. Just don't make it so big, Sonia. Go a little bit careful. This needle's not one of my best ideas, but anyway. The birds are out there having a bit of a song or whatever it is he's doing. He's repeating himself over and over again. Ah, that's better. That looks better, Sonia. You have to get the right size. You get it curled up. Righto. Get down in there. I'm still making them too big. Try not to do that, please. Don't make it too big. And I mean, I'm trying to be, but you've got to be is very careful with this satin stuff because it pulls and I have a piece of fabric behind it too, because that helps a lot, because you wouldn't be able to sew it like this without something stabilising it a bit. Let me look at that. I don't know, what do you reckon? That's alright. Yeah, that's good. I'm thinking about what the next stitch is I'm going to make. I'll just take that through there, stop pulling it across there because it's giving it a bit of a ridge. It doesn't matter, but oh, this thing on my fingernail's driving me crazy. I've definitely got a problem, me. Oh, I can't find the place to come up through there. Sorry about this. It's okay. We'll get it done. Try and take these back a bit, not to have them so long. I mean, if say for example they were flowers, they'd all be different sizes, wouldn't they? They wouldn't all be the same size. And you can't tell, but I am being extremely careful with this to make sure that it's not pulling too much. I've got hold of my work all the time, holding the stitches down, holding the thread so it doesn't pull through too tight or whatever. So that's what needs to be done. And these are, to me, that is pulling a bit, it's puckering a little bit, but it's okay, because it'll look all right when I'm finished doing it. Really will. Because I think that thing's a bit too big, but we're going to put some beads in there anyway, I think. I'll do some beads on it. And that's come down lower, but they're two separate pieces. They're going to be. They're two separate bits. Don't worry, I'm not going to take that out, I like it. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this here, because I want to do some of that again. So I'm going to do that with a, I might do it on the pink, because it's not satin, it's just a fabric one. I have to have a drink. I asked my hubby for a juice and he sent me this big bucket. To me it is a big bucket of juice. This overdoes it, I think, with that. Now, I'm going to do that one, right? And that is a chain stitch with a detached buttonhole stitch over each piece going down the side there, okay? Makes sense? I'm going to use green. I'm going to use some green, but the one on the bottom, okay, oh, that's got to be finished too. I didn't keep going with that, but I can put something there anyway where that is. I think I'll use this green one, and then I can add another colour to it. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I'll figure it out as we go along. I need a proper needle. I don't know what I do with my good needles. I'm sitting here using them, and the next thing when I come back to have another go at something, they've disappeared. How about this? This might thread through because this is not really solid, like really thick like this other crochet thread that I have. Where was that when I was using it? I can't see it now. Never mind. This is a very fine one. I've got a lot here. Do I need this much? Probably not, but I'll pull that down a bit. So now I might do a trail down there of that, or oh no, I'm going to go up along this piece here. I'm going to go along here with it. I am. I want it to be on the. Of course, I'd have to pick apart whether it was really thick, wouldn't I, to put the sew in. So we're going to do some chain stitches, okay? And they're good size ones. So I've got taffeta, I've got satin, I've got some linen and corduroy. I don't know what this one here is. Looks like it's a gabardine thing or something. Sort of one. Lots of different sorts of fabric, because I really love to get these colours going together. Okay. Alright, so you go. I've got my thread too long. It's okay, it's going to diminish any minute now. And go down in there. Got myself a nice piece of linen yesterday from Vinnie's for $2. I was really pleased with that. It's a big piece too. Creamy white, creamy colour. Hey, come on. Which is the right one? It won't come through. What are you doing? have a big knot. Undo the big knot. Come on, you have to pull it back through because it's looped down too far. Okay. I'm not doing too bad a job. It's keeping it the right distance away from the edge too, am I? Go for it. You're pulling that, son, you don't pull that apart. Goodness me. I think I'll stop there, because on that one there I could have some leaves or something. And that one is oh no, that's a chain stitch and that's a whipped one. So we're going to do this one here now. There you go, it's a good thing I had all that thread, wasn't it? Now I'm going to put something over that so it'll make it show up really good. And I do like this here one for that. I hope I can thread it through this needle though, because this is a very densely one, and it's, you know, they're a bit harder to thread through. I did it. You can see it wasn't after all, so it wasn't hard after all. Now all you've got to do is make yourself a piece of thread, come up through the back of here, of course, next to where we are. Now you don't want to put, I've still got another long bit of thread here, you don't want to put the cotton through the needle through the fabric, okay? You just go underneath. Just go underneath the stitch and just pick that up. Do some cotton and just do this through it, okay? Now I don't remember if I did it alternately from one side to the other or I just went down the whole thing. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. But you missed the next one. Or you can go through the back, I suppose. Go through the back of it. Bits of cotton here flying off here everywhere. So, fraying. Cut that off. And then you did that side. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do it one side at a time because otherwise I'll be doing it back to front. So you can use the back of your needle or you can go through the pointy bit if you want to. It's up to you. It doesn't matter if you pull it over a bit there. Oh, hubby's going to fix the shower. We have these flow restrictors or something we have to put in it sometimes because the water comes out too fast, and if you don't put the things in there, it's like being sandblasted. The handheld part. So he's bought some new things to put in that, so that'd be good. Nobody wants to be sandblasted. I do like the shower to be pretty, you know, not drizzle. I like it to be good spray, but I don't want to be. Actually, just sometimes you get too close, it hurt. Is that bad? So you've got to fix that for us. This looks cool, doesn't it? I do like how this is going. I do. Like the colours. I'll show you the one I've got done with the other bag that I was putting in the shower. See, it's ready to go. It's ready to be turned into a bag too. I've got so many that's ready to be turned into something. Just got to get my good new machine out and get on with it. Twice I've used it since May. I got it for my birthday, didn't I? And I've used it twice. I think it was my birthday. It was around about then anyway. Might have been later. I'm going to just hold this up so that I'm holding the work up in the air so the cotton will twist undone because it's all twisted up. That's right. I'm not really doing any particular amount of stitches here. I'm just doing it till it fills it up. Okay. I'm going to take it up the other side now because I don't want this to be. I don't want this to go over the time. I won't, but I just want to, you know, show you this bit. Well, see, I'd go normally right down the other side. Then I'm going to come up this side, and I'm going to do it every second one. You could go and do every one too if you wanted to. Do the side there as well, if you wanted to do that. But I want to have a lot of these combination stitches on here because I just really love doing the combination stitches. But sometimes when you're doing something, you can't think of what to do either, so you've got to have a little bit of reminder of what you know, what it was like. See, I've seen this on here, so I'm redoing another one, because that's it there. Now I'm cobbled up here. Now I'm cobbled up. See, that looks good, doesn't it? It really does. I need to do some more roses, like that blue one. Very good. Whoops, I didn't hold that good enough, did I? So this is not a long video, but I don't want to make it too long because I don't know, it takes a long time to put up all that, and might be just too much for you to stand there, to sit there, watch me. Oh, look at that. Don't you think that looks really nice? This will look good on, you know, you could put it on anything, your clothing, you know, look nice around the collars or on the front of a shirt or something, I don't know, around a pocket. I've never done anything like that with clothing. Oh yeah, I did have done with the children's ones, but things like that, but I've not done anything like this particular thing, because this has only just come to me in the last few years since everybody's been really getting into doing a bit of stitching, or some of the people are anyway. A lot of us are. There we go. So I need to make another video before I get the fluff out of that. So I just got to do on that bit now, and that's done, isn't it? Doesn't that look good? Looks really nice. Really nice. There we are. I actually like that better than this one, but that doesn't matter. This is good. Yes, looks okay. Right, I must have got part way through a lot of these and give up. Look at that, I've only gone a little way with this one here. Could have kept on going with it. I might do another couple of things because this time is. I hope I didn't stop it Have I stopped it yet? No. Why did I stop? I stopped it. So I think I had it going before I started on here. Now what else was I thinking about putting on here? Well, see, I wanted to do this, but I wanted to finish all these bits. So I'm part way on that and that. I must have run out of cotton and thought, well, I won't go any bit further with that. This is not the same colour green. I don't know if I've got the same colour green here somewhere. There's a lot of greens in this. Could be one. No. Does not look like it. I'll get these couple out because I want to do a bit of something. And up here there's another one and it's got some greens in it. I do like these little boxes better. They're easier to hold for me. This is it. Yeah, might be good. There's the one. Might need to get some more of that. The only thing is I'm only buying my things from the... Except for those cottons I got for Christmas, I mostly get these second hand from the Can Assist or wherever. I've got to figure out how to pick that up too when I'm gone and finished off halfway. Well, not halfway, it's gone to further away. What am I doing here? So you'd come around this way, here, and up there. Is that right? I'll just have a go and see what happens. Righto. Now I've got a big knot. Like crazy. Isn't that crazy? I'll have a look and see if it works. Over the top. And down there. Righto. Not actually perfect because I'm just picking up what I think might be right. Too tight, Sonia. Too tight. Okay. Up there. Should have went over that, Sonia. That right here. Yeah, I'll put it down behind here. Says, no. Okay. So that fixed that's kind of sort. You can see there's just a tiny little bit of a bit weird there, but that's okay. It's not huge. I do like how this works over that too. I do like that. And this one here I've got gone over the top of it. And I think I might put something across the top of that cross stitch one there too. Or some something. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope that was good and interesting. And I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.